Hello, my name is Troy Tinsley, and the purpose of this video is to show how to create a new Strategy A3 in the Strategy Deployment section of SharePoint. I'm going to scroll down to Strategy A3s and click the link. From there, I'm going to click the New button and click A3 Strategy Deployment. While that's loading, you're going to see it's going to launch Excel. I want to point out that you can do the same thing from your dashboard. I scroll down to Strategy Deployment, my Strategy A3s. If I click the New button, it's the same link and it's going to do the same thing. So what it did is it launched this new Strategy A3, which you can see the properties or metadata section up top. We're not going to start there. We're going to start at the Border tab of the A3. So if I go to the Border tab, I'm going to populate all of these fields, and that's going to drive the file name here. So I've populated all these fields. It's populated the file name, and I've copied the file name. I'm now going to go up into the title field and paste that file name into that field and remove the .xlsx. I'm also going to select which office, select the executive sponsor, process owner, all of those things for this particular document. At this point, I'm going to click Save. And you'll see it's pointing me out the current folder is on SharePoint under the A3 Strategy Deployment Initiatives. If you're using Office 2010, it may look a little different. It'll probably take you directly to a screen that looks like this. So now it's asking me to go save it out to the Office Transformation SharePoint site. To do that, I need to give it a name. This is where we paste the name it created in earlier and click Save. My file is now saved out to SharePoint. So to do that, or to demonstrate that, I'm going to go out to Strategy A3s. You saw it just refreshed. If I scroll down to System, you can see here's our Level 1 A3 strategy that we just created a few seconds ago. But there's one last step you need to do. The Strategy A3 needs to be tied to the X matrix that generated it. So for that step, we're going to check mark, go to the Files tab, go to Edit Properties. From here, we're going to go down to the very last field, the X matrix field, and select from this list the X matrix that generated this initiative. So for us, it's the System Test Level 1. And then I'm going to save. If you see this error, the reason is because I currently still have this file open. So it can't save the properties when I've got the file open. So if I close the file now, click Save, it'll save successfully. And so what that does for me is now you can see that this Strategy A3 is saved out here under the Strategy A3 section. But what I can also do is if I go look at the specific X matrix that generated this, it'll be included in that electronic portfolio for that X matrix as well. So if I check mark the file, go to the Files tab, go to View Properties, it's going to bring up that electronic portfolio for this X matrix. So here's the X matrix. If I click it, it'll open it. Here's the Strategy A3 that we just created that's tied to it. Here's the metric tracker we created earlier. So that completes this video for creating a new Strategy A3. Thank you.